out of last 10 years, my lord.
It happens. What can be said?
But I am praying for pastor, my
Lord,
lord.
based upon-
My lord. Mr. Basant, our Basant, my lord, he is leading.
No, we are opposing pass over. Lord,
Because based upon the submission and consensus arrived at on the last
just
day of
kindly-
hearing, my lord, we have taken a decision. My lord, I am passing on the letter written to me by the department. My lord, we could not file the affidavit. Lordship, this is the decision taken by the department.
You must also.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Maybe it was here. Please.
just give it to me. Lord, what I have done is, as per your, they have now created 178 posts.
You have taken into account.
Everything. Just give me 2 minutes to take your lordship this. Everything. Yes, just give one to ma'am also.
Oh,
Just
Just give it.
you don't want the order to be signed by both the judges.
I've given two, Lord.
You have, no, whosoever is passed on this, there is only one copy.
No, there are two.
Go again. I'm sorry.
You give me one copy. Sir, we have to be given a copy now. Nothing is given.
Applied the copy.
Yes. Now, my lord, just what I have done is, I have given the bullet dates. On 20th July 2006 was the original advertisement. 28th December 20 was the fresh notice.
Yes.
23rd February was the result of the written examination. Then interviews were conducted. Then on 14th November, final select list for 820 posts was announced. Then, my lord, on 30th March, this review petition notice was issued. On 4th March, 153 candidates from these 820 were recommended for appointment. This is the select list. That leaves now 667 candidates. Apart from these 667 candidates are those 178 who have been appointed by the High Court. Now, actually, these 178 posts which they have created are really to accommodate these 178 because our posts were there originally. Now, turn over the next page, my lord. I have divided all candidates before your lordships up to the last date of hearing in 4 parts. Now, and the IA numbers of each part are given in the next pages. If your lordship will turn over, which IA number corresponds to which part are A, B, C, D. So just have A, B, C, D with me, my lord. The whole position will become crystal clear. Now, first are those 668 candidates from Kurukshetra University who are part of the final select list. They are the review applicants and impleadment applications have been filed amongst these 667. Now, two things need to be mentioned here. In IA number 95284, filed by Mr. Punia on behalf of Mr. Malik, needs special mention because copy of the IA was not shared even after request from Major Lords. You can leave that. Only cover page was shared. As per chart in IA number so and so, 3 candidates are not in the select list, but their names have been included. This is one. Number 2. Now, IA 10617 is filed by Mr. Joseph for impleading one candidate whose result has not been declared. So, these 4 are part of these 667, but there is some problem with their result. So, these 667 the state wants to accommodate, that will be over. Second, are those 178 candidates who were already given appointment by the High Court in view of the order so and so. Out of those 178, 13 have come here by moving an application. So these also will be covered by your lordship's order. There is no problem. So A and B get covered by your lordship's order. Now we are left with C, D and E. C are those 42 candidates who are not, these are now all 3 candidates who were never in the select list. They are outside the select list. So these are those 42 who are not part of the final select list and whose matter is still pending consideration before the High Court. My one suggestion can be, for them your lordship can leave it open. The High Court, whatever order will pass, will govern their fate because they are not qualified on the original cutoff date. They want some qualification to be seen on a subsequent cutoff date. This is one. Number 2, 52 are those candidates who are not part of the select list because they failed to even qualify the written examination. Therefore, they were excluded from the selection process. They have said so in para 8 and 11 of their own IA. So these candidates, according to me, have no right. They are not in the select list. They could not qualify. Now, 8 last candidates are Mr. Basant's review application, who are also not part of the select list because they failed to obtain the requisite cutoff in the elimination test. This is all the candidates which are there before your lordships. And now is the corresponding IA numbers which correspond to A. We have given the IA numbers of review petition and IA. Then if your lordship will have the last page, B and C and D and E, we have given the IA numbers of those remaining candidates. as per their topic in ABCD. So my submission is on behalf of these candidates. These 6, 6, 7 are selected. Now the government has created the vacancies for A and D. C, High Court will determine fate. D and E, according to me, have never qualified. They couldn't qualify, so they require now. So that's all where the matter lies.
Sir, I have a submission on D at least. I am an intervention. But there are candidates who have already been appointed in 2010 and they can't be knocked out just because they are not in this select list.
We will not disturb any
Appointment already.
appointment.
No, they have been appointed and they have.
If they have already been appointed, we will not disturb their appointment.
One more, just one submission.
But how your appointment would be disturbed?
So that will get disturbed because they are now giving the criteria of qualification of a test.
What my friend doesn't tell your lordship, they were appointed in pursuance to an earlier selection.
Yeah.
That selection was held to be illegal and they have been removed. He should say the full sentence. Gosh, cannot say half sentence.
Don't, please.
Lord, I was just going to say that.
Just going to say now we are saying, what is the IA number?
IA number of D, it's given in serial number D.
You tell us the IA number.
Yes, I'm just going to tell your lordship. That is IA 101792 of 20.
Take down
101792.
792 dismissed.
Lord, just hear me.
Dismissed.
Second, Lord.
We don't intend to hear a person
No,
who
Lord.
tries to mislead us.
Not misled, my lord, because he jumped the gun. He immediately came.
All right, even if you have not misled,
Because of
even if you have not misled, the bare fact that your selection has been cancelled is it a fact or not?
cancelled on the criteria.
Whatever, it is cancelled or not,
Is cancelled, my
that
lord.
is enough to dismiss your IA.
That if there are.
I want to go on moon, but I can't go there.
Considered, my lord, along with these posts.
Sorry, we are only considering the review applicants, that is all.
That is, I am intervening in that.
Your intervention has been rejected. That's the end of the matter.
I need only benevolence.
We will not ever allow any,
Pleading benevolence, I am pleading, my lords.
you have taken down the order, rejected. Next,
May I submit, my lord?
yes.
I fall under group C, my lord. On last day also.
You are not, you will,
This kindly, last,
what is IA number? What is IA number?
Group C IA is
my lord, on last occasion,
9545.
my lord, on last occasion said that you are selected. My lord, after hearing my lord, why I am saying, my lord, this?
Where is that order where I said selected?
Orally.
Orally we say so many things. Orally we say so many things.
May I, my lord, say, just allow me.
Your IA we are going to reject. You may say anything.
Understand, my lord, but my lord will obviously, my lord, consider after hearing me, my lord. I don't say that my lord can't reject, my lord. With great respect, just allow me, my lord. My lord is kind enough. See, this case is my
The
lord.
kindness should not be misused. To the
Obviously, my lord,
extent.
if that is made out, my lord, then this will.
Are you a part of the final select list?
My lord, I am not in past.
Yes or no?
I am not in select list.
Dismissed. Next, Lord.
My lord, kindly see, kindly.
They pass the order.
I understand. My lord, region
You understand then what is there for us to see?
the person who from the government institution passed, my lord, I intend to the exam.
You never,
I passed, my lord. I'm sorry.
how can we appoint a person
My lord,
who has not qualified this election?
but I have passed it, qualified, my lord. My lord, I have passed written interview also, my all documents.
You were part of the select list or not?
That is what is the challenge in the.
You challenge it separately?
My lord, then my
You
lord,
have challenged it separately?
my lord,
You have challenged it or not?
my lord, I have challenged it. my
That
lord,
challenge is pending or not?
pending before.
Better withdraw, otherwise our observations will make your writ petition infructuous and it will be dismissed by the High Court.
May I, my lord. Yesterday, my lord, one order is there, High Court order, which says, my lord, that should be the select appointment will be subject to the outcome of the writ petition, my lord. Kindly see, my IA number, my lord, 106402, my lord, so we filed yesterday, my lord, page 40, my lord. This is my duty to bring before this honorable court. If seats are, my lord, filled up, my lord. If no seat is left, my lord, then I know what would be the final outcome of the writ petition, my lord.
We don't know.
My lord, here, my lord, kindly see, my lord is hearing the review.
We have heard you enough.
My lord,
We have heard you.
order, kindly see
We
the.
have heard you enough.
My lord,
And
my
enough.
humble submission is that
Enough means enough.
I have
Then, my
got,
lord, kindly observe, my lord, that my High Court.
Dismissed, take down his application, stands
my
dismissed.
lord, I was the original petitioner in SLP, my lord, and I have got degree from Haryana Institute of Technology. my
You fall in which group? A, B, C, D, E.
That copy they have not given me, but my submission is that I have obtained degree from
What
Haryana.
is your IA number?
You are amongst the 8 candidates.
No, my lord, I am original petitioner, I am original petitioner in the SLP. Now I am original respondent, my